What's up, Trios Tribe? Bringing you guys a highlight match from our weekly webcam tournament here on Eagle's Nest. We stream this tournament every Monday, 7:30, every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. So either join the tournament or come watch. It's always a blast of a time. We treat it like a big community event. It's always really fun to get to interact with the community in this way. So I hope you find time to join us. Being said, a couple of sellouts. Become a channel member. Helps Risu do the things that Risu does. Weekly webcam schedule for Digimon card game that we know about. So DigiGuard and DigiGalaxy both also run tournaments. Like to give them a shout out. Help the community, by the community kind of thing, you know. And then DigiPanda merch, very exciting. BT22 sleeves, BT22 Cyber Sleuth coming out. Great stuff. Yeah. No, it's good stuff. I love it, and I always love to support a homie. And the last thing is the Risu the Squirrel is trying to do a, Reef-bound League of Legends trading card game weekly webcam tournament with proxies legal and things like that, just like we do at Eagles. So join my Discord, let me know you're interested, and hopefully we can make a tournament for the people by the people. And without further ado, let's get into the game. We got Abbadonmon, Negamon, like there's EX9 decks are legal, and here we have a highlight. Here we have Armor Rush Magnamon X versus Abbadonmon. So we get the Negamon on the screen. We got the Negamon Digibubble, right? The Digibubble's on the board, and we immediately hard play into an Eismon Scattermon. The Eismon Scattermon actually lets you on play by trash one card with Negamon in its text. You can from your hand draw two. Just like it's the decks like Circular Searcher or whatever. But also the Digibubble in the back has a multiple breeding area effects. Like it can't Digivolve, but you can play something with Negamon in its text for a reduced play cost of 2 for each Negamon in your trash. And then you reduce it, and for each Negamon in your trash, you reduce it by 1. So the first one's always reduced by 2, so then you can put this guy under with that same effect, and then you start getting them in trash, because it's all about cycling it's actually an interesting way. It's an interesting take on the whole, like, my Digibubble isn't a Digibubble, like, resource system. Like, we've seen that with Kingdrasil, we've seen that with, 7 Gates. This is like a different one. This is like intended to enter the battlefield eventually, and then actually it being in trash is what cycles through a lot of its power. Very interesting. And then it has the inheritable. When one of your opponent's Digimon attacks, you may change the attack target to one of your Digimon with Negamon in its tags. And here I'm trying to get it on the screen for you guys. Eggman's not updated yet, and we kind of exclusively use Eggman for like a lot of our on-screen stuff. So maybe too soon to do this video, but I figured any content's good content, especially for a deck that a lot of people don't know about. We're just gonna hard play the Abbadonmon right here, right now, on play. If there are 4 or more total Negamon in your trash and your Digivolution cards, you may play the core mode, Abbadonmon core, from your hand or trash to your empty breeding area without paying the cost. So we don't have that yet. So we're just gonna straight up play. We're gonna play our level 6 for a lot of memory. We're gonna give Magnamon, plenty of memory to work with here. It did clear end of all turns. You can place a level 6 or lower and then delete the Digimon, which is pretty much what we got done. But now Armors is just gonna get to just fully set up. We're seeing it is Cool Boy Armor Rush, or Cool Boy Magnamon, as a lot of people like to call it. So you're seeing Double Tamer, Mem Boost, and then the Flame Dramon in the back. It's gonna be disgusting here, but we'll see. We're gonna play. So we actually play the blocker tie, or not the blocker tie, but the starter deck tie. That when an attack gets redirected, you can give yourself plus 2k and draw a card. So really looking at some of these cards that facilitate like a draw engine is definitely where a lot of people are trying to find, like, how do we get more draw in our deck and like just get through cards. We're seeing Analog Youth. We see this tie is also great. We actually let the attack through and let them attack into our security as the Abbadonmon Negamon player. Probably to try to get more things in trash. Yeah, because while specifically you need like the Digibubble in your trash, you need 4 of them to actually get the core mode in the back. You still do care about having things in your trash because you are going to be continually tucking sources under to try to delete things. We're going to Digivolve into Magnamon, get an unsuspend. I think we're going to redirect this time. How big are we? Yeah, we just get the redirect and pop. And then we will, how many armors do we have in trash? We're going to go into the new armor. We got minus 6k. Fair enough. Minus 6k with the little with the little eagle nest Goblimon icon there. So we are sitting at only 7k. Oh, we're gonna take the hit there. Still not big enough. Okay, but that was the core mode. Or I keep calling it core mode. It's just Abbadon core. Abbadonmon core. Okay. But that being said, we could Digivolve into another one of the minus ones. Yeah, so we are going to minus another. Now, was it? Now it was 6k before. Now it's 7k or 8k. Disgusting. We do have to restart, but like now that our trash is set up, we can probably get some stuff done. Again, because the you see it on the screen, the Negamon. Once it's in trash, is actually going to facilitate making cheaper and cheaper plays as we keep going. So we're going to see. We're going to do Soundbirdmon. All right, Soundbirdmon is in fact the deck searcher. That's going to let us hard play for free because we do have a some Negamon in the trash that allows us to do this. Reveal the top 3, add 1 card with Negamon and 1 Digimon card with Abbadonmon in its name. So essentially you can get your 6s always, just like as a side thing, and then you can get any other card you want, including the 6s, which is always interesting. It's like that, like a lot of our searchers are doing that now, except when they really hate a deck and they decide that like searchers aren't allowed to search rookies. Like, I get it, Sukuyamon's a really strong deck right now. I know people like, why would you buff Sakuya? But let's be realistic. Why the hell does that Renamon not search other Renamons? It's kind of stupid. Oh well. That being said, we digivolve into scatter mode once again. Unfortunately, it is just an on play, so digivolving doesn't really do anything for us. But on the armor side of things, because there is the redirect and we were kind of just scared of it, we are gonna find ourselves just going to Magnamon X, keeping it simple, keeping it safe, and just hoping that you know, a big 15k immune body is gonna be able to get us across the other side here. That being said, we are at 3 memory. Analog youths available to us. We're gonna hard play another scatter mode, but this is gonna get us the draw 2 this time. So on play, we get to put the Digibubble underneath, discard another scatter mode. Scatter mode you can play more than 50 or more than 4 copies of. You can play up to 50 copies of the scatter modes, which is funny. And then we're going to Digivolve into the Raremon, which is the deck's level 5. On play, when Digivolving, Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. Doesn't matter here because Magnamon's immune. On deletion, you may play 1 level 4 or lower card with Negamon in its text from your hand without paying the cost for every 2 Negamon in your trash. Or your Digimon's Digivolution cards, add 1 to this effect's maximum level. So, or level maximum. Yeah. So we are just going to Digivolve straight into the core mode. Do we have enough Negamon? I guess we do. Yeah, we actually have cycled through all 4 Negamon, which is going to allow us to put the core mode in the back, which the core is disgusting. The core, Abbadon core is insane. Ridiculous. It has got a lot of text. It has a breeding effect. When your opponent's Digimon attacks by returning 4 Negamon from your trash or your Digimon's Digivolution cards to the bottom of the Digi-Egg deck, this card moves to the battle area. So it has so that's a breeding area effect. And then it has collision, piercing, sec +1, reboot, blocker. It has 5 keywords on it. And then on top of that, it has another ability that triggers on 3 different conditions, not once per turn. It has when moving, which I'm pretty sure that's the first time we've ever seen that printed on a card. Moving is very specifically when you move a Digimon from the breeding area to the battle area is like the main way we see that. But then we had win Digivolving when attacking by placing 3 level 6 or lower Digimon cards with Negamon in its text from your trash. This Digimon's top Digivolution cards, delete all of your opponent's lowest level Digimon. So we'll see if that comes up here. We are just building our little board here from armors. We're gonna scramble into another Magnamon. This is gonna proc our Magnamon X. We're just trying to avoid the core mode. I guess we're trying to avoid the core because we haven't attacked. Our first Magnamon is not immune though. We have not done anything to activate that immunity, and we're gonna go into an Omnimon X on our non-immune stack. That's gonna allow us to bottom deck the level 6 here, the Abbadonmon, the original Abbadonmon, which it's kind of funny to me that like Abbadonmon is just like the ball, which looks like a core, and then Abbadonmon core is like the Omnimon looking guy. What? I feel like that's backwards, but whatever. That being said, where do we go from here? Yeah, I mean, if you're realistically speaking, we can just promote our level 7 now. If you're the Negamon deck, right? Oh, we're deciding if we're going to attack. Oh yeah, we totally did this backwards. We're going to send. Oh, we're attacking with. Oh, so we're attacking with. So there are a couple misplays here. Notably, Scramble needs to be put back on the board, and then the attack from Omnimon X should not be suspending the Magnamon X antibody, right? So those are 2 misplays. Those do get corrected. However, we are going to activate our breeding area effect, allowing us to promote the Abbadonmon core mode, and that's going to allow us to bring up the Abbadonmon core mode. And then when moving, we get to put up 3 and delete our opponent's lowest level Digimon. This Magnamon X did not have immunity, so it is our lowest level, gets blown up by the Abbadonmon effect. Now we have, again, collision, piercing, blocker. On top of that, the Eismons, and the level 4s and the level 3 all give all turns plus 1k inheritable. And then on top of that, the Raremon, the level 5, gives when attack targets change. If this Digimon has a Abbadonmon in its name, it unsuspends. All these inheritables are all turn. We have collision, so if this Abbadonmon attacks, we can proc the effect not only again. We're going to proc the effect again to tuck more sources and delete the lowest level. We're going to unsuspend, and like I was saying, that effect is not once per turn, so this thing is just gonna keep attacking. The Raremon, so we're gonna essentially get this effect twice in this turn. So rest in peace, rookie. Here we go. We're gonna get the attack, and now collision triggers. We have to block with the Omnimon. Like I said, all our inheritables are plus 1k, so we are sitting at 18, 19, 20k Abbadonmon on suspend due to the level 5 effect. Piercing, collision, that is why the Omnimon blocked there. It had to block. Or I guess it didn't have to block. The Magnamon could have blocked, but we should be... Oh, no. Wait. Oh, we're immune. Oh, so the Magnamon is immune. The Magnamon is immune. My mistake. And then we blocked the Magnamon X. We were both 15. Okay, we armor purged back down, so that's why I'm a fool. All right, so I misspoke a little bit. That the Magnamon should be immune to Digimon effects, but from here it's just we swing again, block. Can we do something to get rid? If we can Digivolve into another Raremon, I believe we can. Oh no, we can't delete. We can't delete the stupid Vmon because it has the immunity from Magnamon X. But I think we're okay. I mean, we're going to be sitting at 20k blocker. Yeah, we're going to choke to 1 with another starter deck, or not starter, yeah, starter deck tie. To, and again, reboot blocker. So, this guy is disgusting. He is a level 7, like, pretty much worth the payoff. He is kind of disgusting. Here, Magnamon hatches, digivolves. We're gonna pop a boost. If we digivolve into a Magnamon, which is usually the point of this deck, where there we go, we're gonna get the strip 2. We're gonna strip a source because the strip is based on how many colors, so it's gonna bounce the Abbadonmon scatter mode back to hand. And here we go. So we are sitting at 15k right now because we have the 5+1k sources underneath. We are going to attack. We are going to block. And then that's going to allow us to unsuspend due to the rare mon inheritable. We're going to gain another +2k because of the tie. Draw a card off of that. And from here, wow, this is going to be a big Magnamon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that was 7 plus 14k on this Magnamon, which is going to make us, what, be 21k to the 22k of Abbadonmon core. But we don't have the... Oh, man. Yeah. So we're not bigger, but then we go into Magnamon X, which does make us bigger. That's going to make us, it's plus 14k, right? So we are 26 now. 26 plus 3 because of the Magnamon. That puts us at, wow, 29. Can we get bigger than that? Abbadonmon currently sitting at 20k, right? Because we have the 5 sources. We can swing, I think, get another 3k. That's going to get us to 23k. And then we can double tie to give us plus 4 on top of that. That's only going to be 27. That doesn't break the 29k of this Magnamon X antibody, but I think we're okay with that. I'm going to just digivolve. We're just going to digivolve our way up. Start just looking at, we got to cycle through more Negamons, right? We did our big play once, and we're probably looking to just see if we can get it done again. Rare Mon. Pass turn. All right. Magnamon X antibody now back at 15k. Or 12k, actually. I don't believe we have a plus 1k inheritable. Maybe we do. We might. So we could, maybe we're 13k. Not a big deal. The difference is negligible, but we are going to attack. Are we going to raid? That's a big question. No. We're just going to, are we going to raid? Okay. Oh yeah, send the security to hand. And then I guess we raided, so we draw the security and then just crash into the Abbadonmon, who's still sitting at 20k. Now the Magnamon X, choosing not to proc the tie is interesting. Maybe maybe we don't want to deck out because the tie will draw us cards. Ooh. Here comes another Omnimon X antibody. That's going to be tough. Omnimon X antibody will bottom deck. Oh, but we can just make another one? With this much memory, we could just make another core mode, right? The core mode actually only digivolves for 5 on top of level 5. Digivolves for 4 on top of a Abbadonmon. Oh, we raided into the rare mon. Oh, that's even worse. Okay, what can we do, chat? Surely we have a plan? Magnamon doesn't have... The Omnimon doesn't have protection. Because we did not... No, it does. It does because of the... Oh, man. Yeah, it does have the protection because of the Flame Dramon. So, this is going to be a tricky spot. Like, the Omnimon X just is immune. Can we do something about that, though? Like, what we're going to do... We're going to play Abbadonmon Scatter. Or we're going to just play the regular Abbadonmon. That's going to... Oh, we can assemble here. It's the first time we actually get to see assemble on the channel. Assemble actually is a -3 of the play cost with you have 4 scatter modes, which is exactly what we did. So -3 play cost puts us at 4 cost for the on play. And then the Negamon in the raising also should have triggered. Did we not trigger the Negamon? I wonder why we didn't trigger the Negamon in the inheritable. Okay, but we're just gonna keep going. Did you evolve into the Raremon? Maybe they misplayed. Maybe they intended to put that Negamon underneath, but then just didn't. Again, this is the first week of EX9, and like it's not like we had weeks of practice. Again, we're still like in the growing pains in this world of we're unified, man, and so we haven't had Japan's homework just like again, and it's like we're getting used to it, right? But man, is it an experience? Oh, is it a May effect? Oh, we're gonna do it now with the May effect. Oh, so it wasn't. Oh, okay, so it was a May effect. Interesting. So we just had that much memory that the Abbadonmon got played for free? Or got played and we still have plenty of memory? I feel like the memory's off. Interesting. We are going to digivolve into the Abbadonmon. Are we just going to digivolve straight into the core? No, we're gonna hard play another Soundbird past the 3, and yeah, no, Abbadonmon is now delete the lowest level. That is going to be the Impmon or the Vmon. The core here is actually it starts at 11, but with all the sources 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe we are 15k. And we do have a redirect due to the we do have a redirect thanks to the Negamon Digibubble underneath the Raremon. When one of your opponent's Digimon is text, you may change the target to one of your Digimon with Negamon in text. So what we are sitting at, what I believe to be 16k. Remember, we still have the starter deck ties on board that are going to let us gain 4 extra K. Magnamon's going to strip a source. It's just one of the 1Ks, so now we're a little weaker. But the ties are just going to... Oh, we do attack. Oh, yeah, so we are going to redirect. And plus 4K, draw 2 cards. We don't deck out. That's going to kill the Omnimon, and we scoop it up there on the armor side of things. Yeah, just... I think they probably weren't aggressive enough, while also like I think it was just intense, right? Like it was crazy. Like once that wall was started, like they didn't have a great answer that wasn't named Omnimon, and it was just kind of rough for them. There was definitely a misplay. You could have just simply stripped the inheritable from the Raremon, and then there's no redirect and you just win the game. So a little bit of a misplay from Armors there. Definitely just didn't understand how, just a case of new deck, right? New deck, we don't know how it fully works, so we're gonna misplay a little bit. This is really what it comes down to, right? And we're gonna go into game 2 here. Abbadonmon, Negamon. I'm tired. How much longer in this game? Oh god, with 12 minutes? Okay. 12 minutes. Sorry. Spoilers. But just looking at some of my things on the side here. We will, we're just gonna start simple. We play Soundboardmon, get the Negamon on board. And from here, Armors chose to go first, which kind of makes sense. Like, deny raising area, or deny more raisings from the Abbadonmon player, and we could just go straight into level with 3 memory. We just went straight into, oh no, with 4 memory, we just went straight into a level 5 here, which is kind of scary. Gonna digivolve, gain a memory off of Cool Boy, draw a card. I'm not gonna gain any DP because this is the BT8 Magnamon. Gonna swing it to security. We are sitting at, I believe, what is it, 7? Oh, we redirect, so we can play something from our hand. Now we're gonna discard. right? So we redirected with the Negamon, and we get deleted because, you know, keeping our security safe is also a priority. And then on deletion lets us play the scatter mode. Scatter mode on play, discard a card, draw 2 cards. Discard a Negamon card in particular. But we get another raising area, and we're choked to 1, so that's a little rough for us. We're going to activate the Negamon effect. That's going to let us reduce by 2. Oh, we're just going to do another choke to 1, discard another card, draw 2 more cards. All right. We do have another redirect, and the redirects are going to prove to be stupid powerful, right? Redirecting, if Magnamon X needs other ways to check security other than attacking, because the redirects is just going to cause it to just be annoying, and that's what we just see here, right? Like, redirected to an Aizmon that doesn't matter, and now we don't have immunity, and then we choose to play a blue memory boost to pass the turn and just try to keep things simple, try to maybe think about our next stack, but we did miss out on the rookie in the back, which sucks. From here, Omnimon, we're just gonna scramble. Scramble makes things kind of makes memory thresholds really interesting. We're gonna get to Digivolve here, the Magnamon, and I don't see why we wouldn't swing over it. We're 8k to what I believe. I guess I don't remember the Demi Vmon. Are they both 8k right now? That would be big sad. They're probably both 8k now. That's annoying. But at least we probably go into the core and then delete. Oh, but we need to get another Negamon through. Oh, we're gonna parabolic. Oh, I like this. Is neat. So we're gonna parabolic junk, and I think we're just gonna crash into each other. Get the on deletion. Now we get to play a level 5, I believe, right? With the on deletion effect of the rare one. No, we're just gonna play the Soundbird. Interesting. You may play 1 level 4 lower Digimon card with Negamon in its text. For every 2 Negamon in your trash or your Digimon's Digivolution cards, add 1 to the effects level. So we could have played a 5 here, so maybe we just really needed the searching. And it also has to be in hand, so maybe we just hadn't searched enough. Here we're going to do the Negamon effect. Another Aizmon. Oh, we get to go into the regular Aizmon, not the scatter mode, and attack. This thing does have rush, allowing us to attack over the Vmon. Clears the board and keeps us nice and cozy for another turn, right? I could see us. Oh, black memory boost. That's a good one. Just grab our 6, right? Oh no, just grab another Soundbird, another searcher. Fair enough. All right, from here, what do we do? Our Armor Digivolution is a great way to get Ice Wall. All right, yeah, Ice Wall. Leave the Vmon in the back. It kind of makes sense just because with the choke to 1, like, we can get some value out of our Wind Digivolvings. Also, this is the promo Vmon that does Digivolve for a little less if you're on the field. So it just makes things way more memory efficient. And now, because of the Ice Wall, Abbadonmon can't go for game, right? This time we will be picking up the Abbadonmon level 6. Oh, that's tough. I'm gonna play Digimon Emperor here. Promote, lose 2 memory thanks to Digimon Emperor. Pop the boost, gain 2 memory. Digivolve into Magnamon BT21. That's gonna minus how much do we have? We have like 1, 2? Or is it just the 1? I think it's just the 1. All right, that will get rid of the Soundbirdmon with the Negamon Digibubble underneath. Or the Negamon, the Negamon Digibubble underneath. Magnamon BT21 will attack into security. We still have a redirect, but I think we're too small. And yeah, choosing to protect our Aizmon. And going to Magnamon X Antibody. Digivolve for 4. Yeah. We have plenty of... Oh, we're going to attack Collision? We have Collision. Yes, you have to block. On deletion, you may return 1 card with Negamon and its text from your trash to your hand. We're gonna get the rare Mon. Okay. We might be... I think we might be just trying to play... Yeah, we're just gonna hard play the core. Send 4 Negamon Digibubbles back to the raising area. Or, oh, underneath. Oh. Fair. Wow, okay. On play, if there are 4 total in your... You may play... Oh, okay, yeah. So you put it underneath, and then that's what's going to allow you to put the core mode. And we just scooped it up there, I believe. Yeah, we just did not have enough to come back there. Let me rewind while I was reading. What? Yeah, no, we just scoop it up there. We don't think we can... we just don't think we can beat them from that standpoint. So, Blake Banter just scoops it up, and yeah, no, that's it, guys. You know, remember, this was a check out the streams, check out life. That's it. We're gonna see you in the next one. See you in the next highlight. Join the streams every Monday, every Thursday. See you guys then.